Hello everyone and welcome to a leaks discussion for Record of Ragnarok chapter 65. I'm several days late to this. I should have done this video like 4 days ago or something, but I didn't feel like it. So, here we are now. I figure I might as well put something out on them because they're somewhat significant. As always, if you haven't already, you should definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future Record of Ragnarok content. You should also leave a like on the video. I don't have a goal for it, just like the video. um, so, the big thing in this chapter, well, kind of the big thing in regards to like the tournament, is that we don't actually get the reveal of who's going to be fighting in the next round. We have some candidates, but we don't actually find out who is fighting, which is interesting because we have a new character reveal. We have characters from both rosters on the move doing stuff, which would maybe suggest that they're going to be fighting next, but there's no actual confirmation. For starters, Beelzebub is fairly significant in this chapter because Adamas goes to try and kill Brunhild and Gaul, and Beelzebub stops him from doing that. If I understand correctly, Beelzebub says that like some of the gods want Ragnarok to continue going, some of them don't. Beelzebub does want Ragnarok to keep going on for some reason. So could have kind of figured that based on everything going on. It seems like kind of a science experiment for him, maybe. A chance to test out some stuff. Maybe he can find someone that could kill him, I don't know. I don't know if he really wants just like anyone to kill him. I think he specifically wants to create something that can kill him. Like a surpassing the creator thing, God creating something stronger than himself. I'm sure Beelzebub views that as like the zenith of scientific achievement, to create something greater than oneself. So I figure that's probably what he's after. But we don't get any actual confirmation of him going up next. And I don't think it's actually really alluded to him going up next. Like, he just kind of shows up to stop Adamas, who then leaves. I don't know. Then, on humanity's side, we have Buddha hanging out by his tree, all bandaged up, and he meets up with a certain Sakata Kintoki, who looks fucking amazing. I'm gonna be real, even though this isn't really shocking. It's the same for a lot of people. I don't really give a shit about Kintoki. Like, I heard his story. He's basically Japanese Hercules. I'm like, that's neat, I guess. I don't really care, though. He seems kind of not interesting compared to a lot of the other remaining fighters. But his design, oh my god, he looks so fucking cool. I don't know what's up with those axe ice skates that he walks around on, but they're neat, I guess. I know Kintoki is supposed to use a big axe, so I guess that's how they're implementing it thus far, before he gets a Voland or anything. However, it is possible that Kintoki won't fight at all, because as we brought up when it happened, Buddha deciding to switch sides made it so one fighter on humanity's roster would not have to go up. And it's very possible that that fighter will be Kintoki, because the reason he shows up here, so far at least, is not to fight in the next match of the tournament. It's to do something on behalf of Buddha, which is to look into the Norse hero Sigurd. I believe that's his name, how it's pronounced. So this right here, I think, is confirming a theory that a lot of us have had for a while. Like, even before Buddha was like, yeah, Brunhild, I know what your secret is. Because in mythology, Sigurd was a man that Brunhild fell in love with. I suppose it'd be more accurate to say Brunhildr. It seems like Brunhild and Brunhildr are the same person in Ragnarok, who died because of the gods. And a lot of people have thought that Ragnarok is both Brunhild trying to get revenge against the gods and also perhaps trying to fulfill some dying wish of Sigurd's. Now, of course, if Sigurd was just dead, like just normal dead, Brunhild would be able to visit him in the afterlife because, the spirit realm exists in Ragnarok and she's a Valkyrie, so she could just go see him. So presumably he suffered some kind of super death, went to Niflhel. It was a death of the soul. And that would be presumably what Brunhild was trying to get revenge for, honoring his wishes upon that happening. And a lot of people had this theory just based on mythology, and then when Buddha was like, yeah, Brunhild, I know what your secret is, most of us assumed that's what it is. That's what he's talking about. And I think this month's chapter pretty much confirms it. I mean, obviously, I say obviously, maybe we'll go somewhere else. I think this is going to be expanded on next month, but seems like we're confirming the whole secret theory, which is very cool, very interesting. We're expanding the plot in a way that doesn't feel kind of contrived and unnecessary, which is very good. I'm a big fan of that. Though once again, it doesn't seem like Kentoki's going up next. It would be really weird if Buddha was like, yeah, I want you to go investigate this person, but before you do that, go fight in this battle where your soul may be obliterated. Like, you'll super die forever before you can do this for me. Doesn't sound logical. Thus, it's probably not happening. Now, Beelzebub versus Kentoki was probably one of the first potential matchups I had thought of. Like, before we even got round 5, I thought we were going to get Beelzebub versus Kentoki in the 5th round. So I suppose it's still a possibility, and it's not a bad matchup, because Kentoki's like a demon slayer, and Beelzebub's pretty much the demon. But as things have gone on, I much prefer a matchup of like Beelzebub versus Tesla, something like that. Now, if Beelzebub's not going next round, I'm totally cool with that because I'm very confident the gods are going to win next round, and Beelzebub goes up against Tesla. I want Beelzebub to lose. I want him to lose. So I'm hoping that he doesn't go next round, and next round we get someone else, like, I don't know, Susanoo or something. I know a lot of people think next round is going to be Loki versus Okita, and a lot of people want Okita to lose. I don't know why. Is it because he's the author's pet from their previous work? Is it because they don't like the Nippon wank? Is it something like that? Even though we've kind of proven with Raiden that doesn't really exist. I don't know. We're still going to have to wait and find out. So I guess we're not getting any predictions on the matchup confirmed until next month. Oh well. But it was a pretty interesting chapter, at least based on what we're able to see from the leaks and the raws and all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all for today's video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do Record of Ragnarok leak discussions whenever I think the leaks are interesting enough to talk about, and I do chapter reviews every month, so, if you're interested in those, definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of those. And if you enjoy discussing Record of Ragnarok with other people, or you just enjoy the content I produce in this channel, I highly suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to that down in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Take care.